Let's do it. So, guys, this past week we had Aurora's baptism. Such a good time.
You're here.
I'm so glad that you guys were there.
Dave was there?
Yeah, Dave was there. He was one of the first people to leave, but he was also not,
Listen,
there was other people that got there later.
I love the Irish goodbye. I love it.
no, I didn't Irish goodbye. I said goodbye to you.
You didn't say goodbye to me, because if you said goodbye to me, I would have looked at you and went, you've only been here for 15 minutes.
I said goodbye to you. I looked you directly in the eyes and said goodbye to you. I said goodbye to your father. That's how little you think of me, because you don't even remember. That's nice, though. I said goodbye to your father. I said goodbye to all your brothers. I said goodbye to you. I said goodbye to your wife.
You said goodbye to me.
Every single person you just mentioned went, where's Dave LeClaire?
I said goodbye to the Chinese food, which was great, by the way. It was great.
It wasn't it good?
Yeah,
Columns did a great
fantastic. They did do a great job.
Yeah.
They
And my
always
buddy
do.
DJ Dave Natola.
What a shame. It's going to be an apartment complex.
I know.
You
Yeah,
know,
well, that's
hey,
what
the
that,
family.
That's eventually what
why.
everything's turned
The kids
into.
don't want to keep the business up and running. Their parents built it and they don't want to keep it going. So they're like, you know what? We're just going to sell it.
Would you?
I'd sell it. Probably. I'm not going to disagree with them.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know yet.
well, think about the insurance is going to be going up from all the stuff in the past couple of years of.
That's not a reason you don't do, I mean, I don't think that's
I
a
don't
reason to
cash
throw
in.
away.
I mean, listen, do you know what it's like to be in the restaurant business?
No, I can tell you just what it's like to be in business, and I can relate with maybe not wanting to keep it going.
You know what I mean? And if
It's
So
the
just
truth.
say no. You can just say no. Just say no. No.
I know about.
no, but
You
I
don't
mean,
know
no-
about the restaurant
I've
business.
eaten.
No.
I've eaten in a restaurant before.
you've worked in restaurants when we were little.
When I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Mm.
But anyway, so yeah, it was such a nice time. She was so good. She didn't cry when they poured the water, because
Oh.
it's just like bath time. So she was smiling. She's so cute.
Nice.
It's very, very cute.
Yeah,
Beautiful baby.
and that's it. I was really happy to be around everybody, see everybody.
It was nice.
What is it? The christening is that like in is a Roman Catholic thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? Do you?
This
you don't
is a
even know what it
baptism.
is,
It's
huh?
a baptism. Hey, it's Christian baptism, isn't it? That's what it is. They baptize.
Oh, that's
Listen,
great.
you just show up where your wife tells you to go.
Yeah.
That's it.
No. Listen, I grew up. I was baptized. I had, you know what I mean? I was baptized. I had CCD growing up. I did first communion,
Mm-hmm.
confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I did all those things. I got married I didn't get married in a church, but I could have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So my point is,
That you know what a christening is.
He knows. He just doesn't want to tell you right now.
Right. Got it.
no, it's yeah.
I think it's just
yeah.
a baby getting baptized, right?
Yeah, but it's a blessing,
Yeah.
that it,
Blessing. Like they basically.
yeah, accepting God,
Right.
just like the prayer with.
I just had this conversation with
similar-
someone the other day. But anyway.
What,
but
with the
she's not
All-Father?
choosing. She's choosing by
Parents
yeah.
are choosing for her.
It's like a declaration unto God, right? Like, here's my child.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah, I wish.
the child is now follows God.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Well, all right.
totally.
I'm just asking. I mean, we're
Thank-
talking
thanks.
about
No,
it.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
want you to
Come
know
on.
something.
No, I feel.
knowing that you that
Hey, I feel ambushed.
You should.
I know, but you should be a little better off than I am. You actually read
I
the
ju-
Bible.
Yeah, and you got like 7 kids. Yeah, no, but I'm reading the Bible.
4
That's
kids.
baptism is one thing when you're, when you're of age and and you want to grow closer to God. But I don't understand the christening when you're 2 years old. That's why I asked.
No,
All
she's
right, I
actually
wanted
6
to-
months.
6 months. 6 months. I
2
just wanted
years.
to know.
I
don't know.
You
I don't
were at
know.
the christening. You saw her. You think him?
No,
he didn't come
I know.
to the church.
I was just
he
at
wanted
Kowloon's.
to. I told him not to.
He told me not to come to the christening, Dave. He said, Dave, meet us at Kowloon's. I don't want you at the christening.
You can tell them what I really
I said, okay.
said. What did I say to you?
You said, I don't want you there. Meet us at Kowloon's.
I told you.
What? What?
I told you that I always used to hate when people plan things.
That's true.
on Sundays during football season.
Right.
And I don't want you to come any sooner on your day off.
Yeah, which was very nice of you because that extra hour, 2 hours was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
And it was 7 families.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
A christening is a Christian ceremony that welcomes a child into the church through baptism and giving of a name. Involves sprinkling or pouring water over the baby's head and is performed by a priest or.
Oh, I thought it was the Roman Catholic. What they
want you to say the blessing.
They want you to say the blessing.
Hail Mary. No. Our Father.
No.
Is it?
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's the best. It's on my list. It's on my list.
Oh, good.
Shitter's full.
I thought it was the christening. I've seen videos of priests going like this, dumping the baby in the water and then dumping it back out again. You know what I mean?
Isn't that like Southern Baptist?
That's like Russian Orthodox, or I thought it was Roman Catholic. I'm all
No,
over the map. I
think all of them. I think. Wow. Yeah, that's another topic. I mean, that's another.
Before we begin, since this is Aunt Bethany's 80th Christmas,
they want you to say the blessing
of grace.
The blessing.
What, dear? She died 7 years ago.
Oh, great.
Grace, she passed away 30 years
30
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
They want you to say grace.
Right.
The blessing. The blessing.
I love it. I love it.
Oh man,
he's great. He's one of the best characters.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah. That movie's just classic too.
Yes, it is.
I know, and as you can see, we're touching movies.
Excuse me.
So anyway,
we're extremely influenced by movies.
Oh, it's fantastic.
yeah, because funny movies and it's
It's a good life.
quoting movies. Yeah, I love it.
I'm in the process of starting a website reviewing movies.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
I used to have a website years ago called Six Gun Movies where I used to review and critique movies. But then I got too tired of it, so I didn't do it. This was like 15, 20 years ago.
No, you should have stuck with it. Should have stuck with it instead of picking it back up with us here at this podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. Good timing.
So I know this jumps the subject pretty quickly. We went from Chinese food, but now,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well,
that's perfect. I'm starving, and you were gonna, food.
Well, food. So I guess chicken. Your brother Ralph has been telling me that he's waiting until Wednesday because I think that's his cheat day, and he's getting chicken Big Macs. And he told me that they actually have 40. I don't know. He's telling me the grams of protein and all this shit. And it's like, it's garbage anyway. But I thought maybe I'll try one because I love the Big Mac. The regular Big Mac is my favorite. Like
37 years old, never had a Big Mac. Never had one in my life. Never had a Whopper. Never
what
had
a
a Big
shame.
Mac.
I've had.
And I know based on my physique, you'd think I'd have one. I've never tried one in my life.
Wow.
I wasn't lying last week when I said
that.
that I eat fast food maybe once a year.
Yeah, but you've had Big Macs.
I've had a Big Mac in my life, yes.
Yeah.
And you could have a cheeseburger now and put Thousand Island dressing on it, and it'd be the same thing. I mean, they even make pizzas now, Big Mac pizzas.
Yeah. There's like a recipe though for Big Mac, but you can make it.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen that. But what were we gonna say? You
chicken
tried?
Big Mac, right?
Yeah. So I today at work,
chicken and a burger.
I thought I'd try it. I tried the chicken Big Mac.
It's chicken and a burger.
So it's two. I can't believe. Oh, because you never had the Big Mac. Anyway,
just
so
chicken.
It's 2 chicken patties, right? 3 pieces of bread, double stack like a double decker roast beef,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a hamburger, cheese, lettuce, Thousand Island dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Mhm.
On both patties.
There's 2 patties with a piece of bread in between. But it's 3 pieces.
Yeah, like I told him, like a
Top, middle,
3-way.
and the bottom.
Yeah, like a
I already have a problem with the name, but go ahead.
All right, so because of the baseball.
No, why is it a chicken Big Mac if there's no beef in there? What makes a Big Mac a Big Mac? Is it the beef and all the stuff in it?
No,
I know. I think it's the Big Mac sauce. It's
So
the
it's the
triple
big-
decker.
So even without the beef, it's still Big Mac. So otherwise, why
Yeah.
call it a chicken Big Mac?
So I
Because it has chicken.
Right. So
And the original is the Big Mac, and this is the original.
without the beef, it's still a Big Mac.
Yeah, because the Big Mac sauce.
yeah,
I
because
think.
that's what McDonald's fucking said. All right. Yes.
And that's the bottom
Hey, that's because that's what McDonald's beep said.
All right, fine. Yeah,
Dad,
nice.
okay?
Nice. Perfect.
If I could be quicker, I mean, I'd try. I don't know if I can pull it off though.
How about this? Ready? Mother.
Good. Ready? I'm just gonna talk. Just keep beeping.
Okay, good.
Yeah, ready.
Good. So long. Yo. Every time
I did.
chicken Big Mac.
was
so
great.
so if you didn't catch that
Yeah.
in between the beeps,
Yeah.
Lawrence thought it would be a good idea for him to send, and we haven't seen this video yet,
Oh, okay. All
and
right.
I haven't.
and it's basically we're gonna watch it together of Lawrence reviewing chicken Big Mac, trying a chicken Big Mac. Oh, you got it up there?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
We go, the chicken Big Mac.
He's like, deep concentration here. Can you get this thing open?
Yeah.
I'm unwrapping it now, and I got it in my hands. This is the Big Mac.
Gross. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
boy.
Those buns look really shiny and fresh from McDonald's. Oh,
So
no.
now my phone rings.
That's
You're
a
also
fucking-
parked
that's a
outside of a
fucking-
helicopter field. Sounds like. What is that?
I like the regular Big Mac better.
I do.
So basically that noise was his body alarm going, this is going to kill you.
All
Help.
right. So what was it? Was it thick patties or thin patties? Because I'm a
Thick,
real
like
big.
cheeseburger, like seeded
Really?
bun. Yeah.
Can I-
So in the bottom, the middle patty is the bottom. You only get one top,
Okay.
right? And then it was two cheese, like chicken patties
Mhm.
with lettuce, cheese, and Thousand Island dressing.
Can you? We're having a conversation. Can
I
you
know.
wait to judge?
He's never had a Big Mac.
You've
It's
made
like-
him, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you here. Let me bring a picture up of a Big Mac
beep,
here.
beep.
So
Okay.
I
I know what a Big Mac looks like. I
So
just.
then what is your question? You've had him describing a Big Mac to you like you're a blind man. You're like, it's a hamburger bun. You're like, what's a hamburger bun? You're like, it's made out of bread.
No.
It's got
Okay.
sesame
Yeah,
seeds
yeah,
on it.
yeah,
And you're like, really? What color
Nah,
is it?
Yeah, he's coming after me because I just made a crack at him for not being able to interrupt our conversation. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying.
Yeah,
He's been
yeah.
describing
Sure,
what a
sure,
Big
sure,
Mac is for the last 7 minutes.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, I'll show you a picture. He just showed you a video of him eating one.
I didn't
My
see
God.
it.
You can't see
And then
I
here's the
can't
best.
see it.
And
I can't see it.
And then the best is I think I'm about to see a review. He goes, his whole review was, I like a regular Big Mac better.
And then
Yeah.
it shut off.
And then the video shuts off.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Because my phone was ringing, so the quality of the video was over.
It's hilarious, but it's,
I lost
it's,
the
it's
microphone.
absolutely hilarious. He's like, I'm going to, you sat there, you were like, you know what? I'm going to do a fucking video review of a Big Mac, chicken Big Mac. And you sat there and you recorded yourself take one bite and then went, I like the other one better.
And that thing,
And then you-
that's
and
my
you-
and that's my review.
And you ended the video.
I like the other one. I like the regular Big Mac better. That's my answer.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Perfect.
So that's all I needed to know about it. You want to describe to me how it tasted for 5 minutes?
It tasted. It tasted like
I'm joking.
Oh,
I
okay.
can imagine what a fried chicken patty with,
Yeah.
with a Big Mac setup. I can imagine what it tastes like.
yeah. I get it.
And you know what?
Next.
Dave can't.
Hey, you know what?
I can't.
Hey, you know what? I like a regular Big Mac better too, and I haven't even tried the chicken
know
one
what I'm
based
saying?
off your review.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have my first Big Mac on the show just so I can give a review.
I think that's a phenomenal idea.
Okay, that's fantastic. Nice, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for just awesome. Awesome.
Every once in a while, I might pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, and then the other thing that happened recently, because listen, I'm gonna miss Halloween. I'll end up. It's gonna be next episode that I get to show pictures of a Halloween costume, which
Oh, I thought you were.
this one won't be airing. This one will air right after Halloween,
Okay, gotcha.
but it's we're a week ahead.
So this will end. Okay, so this will air after Halloween, so I can tell you guys what I was going to be because I'm going to a costume contest thing tomorrow.
Nice.
There's a money prize, so
Oh, so you can't say then.
No, you
Yeah,
can't
yes,
now
I can. It's gonna
because
air
this is
after
going to be
Halloween.
out Saturday.
It's
after Halloween.
it's the Ace Ventura when he's in the psychiatric hospital. He's got the tutu
with the
around.
toots, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the hair like this and the shirt and the shorts and the work boots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gonna
you know.
shave?
No, I'm not gonna shave.
Okay.
Vanessa wanted to be Ace Ventura, so I said, you know what, just get me the same thing. I'm not a big costume guy. You know what I mean? So I wanted something that I could be comfortable in the whole night. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Walking around with shorts and construction boots on and a pink tutu.
Listen, have you seen the movie lately?
No, I haven't.
Well,
That's a
I
good
would look
idea,
at
man.
images to this way you can.
No, the costume already came in.
Oh, you ordered it?
It says Ace like LTD limited.
So does it
whatever
give you a shirt to wear
Yeah.
underneath the tutu?
Yep, the shirt, everything. What you see in the movie is my costume.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah. What
I
are you
think-
gonna be?
I'm gonna be a bumblebee
Oh,
because
that's
I
right.
got stung and almost killed. and
And you're right. And your daughter's gonna be honey.
she's gonna be a jar of honey because I can carry her in my tactical carrier that I have. It's awesome. I love it.
Good
I do.
idea.
And this way, I'm gonna again eat all the candy. All right, so that's the Halloween. We're not gonna. we
Wait,
won't
what
go
are
too
you?
deep.
What are you gonna be?
I'm not gonna be anything. I'm gonna be trick or treating with my kids.
What are they gonna be?
So
This is
one of them is going to
lame.
be Miles Morales, Spider-Man, but with the helmet, the mask or the helmet that they wear, that the eyes actually go.
Oh, wow.
You know. And then my little guy is going to be Wolverine, and we got him
Sick.
claws in a latex helmet, so it's like nice.
Mm-hmm.
And my other one's going to be Deadpool. So
Wow, that's
Deadpool,
awesome.
Wolverine, and then the Miles Morales Spider-Man.
And what's
And my daughter's going to be Little Lamb. My wife's going to be Mary.
nice?
Nice. There you go.
And I'm going to be just dressed like a regular person.
You should
a
be the big
dad.
bad wolf.
I'm just a dad.
Okay, well, this dad's gonna dress up like a bee, and probably gonna see you there because we were going the same place.
Yes, we're going to the same place. It's
Good for you guys.
I was telling Gino that today. I was like, yeah, I used to go there with Nick and his boys, and I used to walk around with them on Halloween.
Now you
He
do it
says-
yours.
and now I doing it with mine. And we
Remember,
have
it's cool.
Sarah's family too. And
You're
it's just all of
not
us.
giving out any locations online or anything, but obviously it's not that far away. Both of you guys can.
No.
No,
You
it's
know,
but it's
that's nice.
an actual neighborhood within the town.
Mhm. It's like a Halloween trick or treat crawl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like what would you say, 3 streets?
Yeah, it's 2 blocks or 3 blocks.
Nice. Like a block,
And-
Halloween
and-
block party.
Yeah, and it's the police.
And like the whole town basically goes to this.
That's cool.
But like
That's
Lisa,
nice. I like stuff
Lisa
like
had
that.
a big bag of candy she was donating.
Yeah, you donate.
So
yeah.
like people do that, you know what I mean? Like they donate candy and stuff.
So
I like candy.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, Sarah made cookies.
Do
They're
you?
over there if you guys want to try them.
Yeah.
No
You can-
thanks.
It's the heat.
We are. Oh,
I don't like any baked goods that don't come from my wife. Sorry.
All right.
I'm just joking.
hey, it's cool that they're all the way over there,
Wow, but you're the closest guy, Nick.
dude.
It'd take you seconds. I mean, listen, you don't gotta get them. I don't care.
All right.
I had one.
Have you guys seen the this thing about the drone crashing into somebody at the Celtics party?
No, honestly, I've been out of it. I haven't heard it.
So so now at the banner,
Mm-hmm.
they had the banner party because they just won the championship last year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So inside they had the ceremony, they had the raising the banner, they gave everybody the rings. The rings are sick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They come apart. You didn't see the rings, anything?
No, I heard about them. 98.5 Sports Hub.
They're awesome.
Mm.
So, and then they had this drone that was flying around pre-game, like with the lights off, and it was unbelievable. I was like, wow, what a great use. Like, you know what I mean? The drone was sick. It was
Yeah.
sick. So I'm not gonna try to sound smart. So it was I was like, that's sick. Wow, the drones. So then I guess Shaq and the TNT people that do whatever that show they have, they were outside in like City Hall doing that out there
Mm-hmm.
with a bunch of people watching. Shabuzi performed. It was awesome, right?
No clue.
One of the-
I don't
got
know.
the ring right there.
Shabuzi. I've heard that name. I don't
He's
know.
awesome.
Yeah.
I told you about that
Country
one
singer,
time.
right?
Yeah, I think he's great.
You don't like country music?
The new country pop crap. I can't
funny because
stand
I-
it.
I-
I can't stand
I
it.
bring in. Oh, there's the rings. Yeah.
Ugh.
So
I never liked country really until the last couple of years.
Yeah, that figures.
I like Morgan Wallen.
see that now, Dave? See how it comes apart, and inside there's was that the banner?
Yeah, it's cool.
They say it's parquet, but I don't think it's a real piece of parquet.
Yeah, I don't think it's real unless they said a real piece of
interesting.
parquet.
Well, that's what they said. I think it's just the gold carved to look like it, but they got like 18 emerald cut diamonds or some stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
Do they have to be a certain
A certain what?
do they have to be a certain price range? Don't they like set the price range before the season or something?
You
Yeah,
still pulling stuff up?
No, so I don't know what the price range thing. I could find that out. I was
What? How much those rings cost?
Yeah, I thought there was like a certain set limit that
They keep
no?
outdoing. They just you know what I mean. They're people
like-
outdoing each other.
Yeah, you can't. You next year's ring can't be cheaper than this year's ring.
right. I think
Right.
there's a certain amount
Yeah.
of budget they'll spend, and depending on how significant the win is, I think the more money.
Right,
they'll
right,
spend.
right.
So, but the crazy thing I was trying to say about before we got off topic with the ring was so outside. They're in the outside party, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the drones fell and crashed and hit 2 people.
Yeah, you could bring this up here. I have
How
that
big
up.
were the drones we talking about?
It's regular sized drones?
And this was in Boston.
Yeah, City Hall.
I have no
I
idea.
guess they got like hurt, and one was
So,
bleeding
yeah.
bad.
We have video.
No, drone crash at Celtics watch party. Guy gets hurt. I guess hand was bleeding, but
Well, the drones have got to be a pretty significant size then. I mean, if it was a drone show, right?
No. I think it's just like a drone that's giving you like an overhead.
Oh, I misheard you. Wrong.
Shot.
Okay,
That's
right.
all. Like not a massive drone. It's probably. I mean, they got drones that are literally
Oh, so we got 2 people trying to make money then.
100%.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Call
bleeding,
Saul.
he
Right.
bled heavily from his hand, received treatment on scene, but declined further. So you're right.
Right.
Nothing crazy.
Yep.
The other fan had felt significant pain on her head, neck, and left shoulder.
So you figure they're gonna
My
get.
neck hurt.
They're gonna hey,
My neck.
15
My
grand.
bad.
Give the lawyer
Head,
5.
neck, and left shoulder area. This, and this. So
Anywhere
the drone
that-
had to have been about this large to encompass.
Have you guys, speaking of drones, right? Have you guys seen, and you can back out of this, have you guys seen these crazy synchronized drone
Yes, I
shows?
have. It scares the crap out of
yeah.
me because that's how they're going to do. I think, give it another 10 years, they're going to pull off some crazy, not hallucinations. Help me out here.
Visual
Feasts.
visual feast. Yes.
Visual illusions. They're gonna
So
be
you're,
like
so you're going to this, you're talking about the,
Project Blue Book.
you're talking about
Bluebeam.
the
Project
conspiracy
Bluebeam.
theory
I'm
about,
talking about Project Bluebeam, the fake alien invasion. It's been on the books for years. Just wait.
Beep boop beep. Okay.
Just wait. It's gonna happen. The fake alien
here's the
invasion.
Guinness book. Here's the Guinness book. I don't know, guys. I'm going to skip ahead here a little bit. I'm going to skip ahead because it's going to be a lot of preparation. Here we go.
important.
What's this?
Look at this. This is the Guinness Book largest synchronized drone footage. I'm going to lower the music since we know that we're going to get yelled at for using it.
This is true.
Yeah, but this is crazy. These things impress me a lot. Like the fact that it's amazing because they're using it for something cool, but
It's scary, dude.
it
That's
is scary because
scary.
they're already using drones for war and what's going on right now on the planet. Imagine a synchronized drone attack.
Yeah.
Look at how synchronized this is
Yeah,
with
it's ridiculous.
5,000 drones.
Right.
It'll
All
be
with
like
guns attached to them.
It'll be like Iron Man.
Right.
Like literally, but no Iron Man comes to save you.
Right.
It's scary, but these things are crazy.
And they're all kamikaze.
They could right
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly. You ever see Curb Your Enthusiasm?
You know what? A couple of times, but I haven't seen that.
I love Larry David.
It's great.
It's so
All right,
funny.
can I shut
My
this
wife
off?
loves Larry David. Yeah,
That's great.
my wife loves Larry David too, so I think it's pretty funny.
No, yeah.
The Bingo Bonsai episode. You got to watch that if you haven't seen it. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What season?
I think it's season 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure. Maybe even 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you know what? Might be 1. I think it's 2, 3, or 4 somewhere.
It's
in there.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Sarah did that to me tonight. She said that
35.
there's something different about the yard and asked me if I noticed it. And then when I said no, she went, okay, let me know when you do.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and I was like,
that.
and she goes, and now you haven't noticed it all day? She's like, I was like, no. It's like, I'm shocked. And I was like, really?
What is it?
I don't know. So I
Oh,
went outside
man.
with a flashlight because now it's nighttime. And she's like, ha. And now it's nighttime and you won't know until tomorrow. And that's going to fucking bother you.
That's just a ploy. That's just a ploy to
You'll
get him out of the
never
house.
Awesome. No, I love it.
You'll
'cause I'm
never
out there with a
figure it out.
flashlight. No, because I'm looking at the, you know what I mean?
You're
It's
looking
like,
at your phone as you walk in
it's
and
like,
out of the house.
like look, where's Waldo? Like trying to
Yeah.
find it. And I don't know what I'm looking for. At least in that, you know, what you're looking for Waldo.
I miss those
I
books.
see myself on cameras around my house sometimes, and I always think to myself, I'm like this the whole time. I'm like I could walk right by a friggin' grizzly bear, and I wouldn't have seen it.
That's terrible.
It's bad. I gotta stop.
That's terrible.
I notice it. You know, every once in a while, I'll
Not
literally.
aware, not aware of your surroundings.
I know. Well, if you're in your driveway, it's a little different than being in public. But
In my driveway, I get out of my truck ready for someone to attack me.
I mean, I don't pull up with my hand in my face on the phone, but I'm like I do when I'm at home and I'm whatever. But
Yeah.
I also have cameras everywhere so that any movement, my phone's I'm gonna look at my phone. And I'm gonna be I'll be looking at my phone and it's gonna go bleep, bleep, and it's gonna say that there's something near me, and I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean? I just made that up. It's not gonna work.
I was gonna say, where would you go? Where you going? That's beautiful.
You need sensors everywhere. Like, oh, well, so tonight, right? My dogs started going nuts. And I'm thinking usually that it's probably a delivery if that happens.
Yeah. Same
So
with mine.
now I go to the back door and I look and I see a biker, guy with a helmet, glasses,
Cutting through the
spandex,
trails.
going through the trail. And the dogs are barking and he was like slowing down. And I said,
That's
hey,
smart.
I told him, I said, hey. And then told him, I go, pull over. I want to ask something. So he stops. I go, how'd you get in? He goes, oh, is this trail still open? I said, yeah, but how'd you get on the trail? I said, you had to cut in my yard to go on the trail? And he said, yeah. And I said, you see the signs that said no trespassing, private property?
Oh, I hate that.
Because my dogs bite.
Yeah. I go, I don't care that you're in the trail or on to ride your bike through the trail. I says, I care because you have to come by my house with my German Shepherds. And if they bite you, it's on me.
Right.
Right.
That's why, and I have signs that say, beware of dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But still, Petro jumped through the electric fence
Yeah.
one time after a guy who was jogging.
I believe it.
And this guy's probably been jogging my trails for fucking 30 years. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. Jumped right through the thing.
That's awesome.
But it eventually stopped shocking them, right? Was it shock?
Yeah.
Or is it shock, or is it just a vibration now?
No, it shocks.
Does it? I
It's-
thought
it's
that after they
painful.
learn. Yeah, really?
Yeah, sometimes he gets zapped.
Oh.
And because I think it tingles his nuts. That's why he goes and sits
Hey,
so
listen,
close.
how often, how long does it take us to, break habits?
Yeah, I know. No, it's not that. Like, he gets zapped bad.
Have you ever tried
Goes
it?
into
I
a
would only
spin.
need to get
Have you tried it?
What?
We
Shock
should
collar?
do that, Dave. We should put that on you.
Yeah.
And do it.
If it's on the podcast, I'll try it.
Oh, yeah, we'll do it for the
I'd have to film you with my phone. I can do it, though.
Okay.
I mean, the phone is the phone.
See, for me, it would just take one zap, and then I would never do it again.
Yeah. You know what I just realized, too, is I'm always
Then
fucking
you're not a
hunched
sucker for
over.
punishment.
I don't want to be fucking hunched over.
You're not.
I'm hunched over, too.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. I look in the thing and I'm like this. I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the point of having this thing.
That's great. That's a good idea. That's good posture.
gonna
Good
sit
to
down.
have good posture.
We should sit on those inflatable balls.
That's right.
Isn't there one
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah.
We gotta, yeah. Ooh, that would be nice. Well, I set up this the couch one time to record, and it was awesome because you have the big TV,
Mm-hmm.
and we could see everything on the big TV,
Right.
opposed to
Yeah.
having this little TV for our monitor.
Well,
Good.
ooh.
Oh, good.
I have to. I was going to talk about this. I forgot to bring it up. Have you guys ever done ready-to-eat meal plans packages?
Yeah, and when I was in boot camp,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they were actually
Have you ever heard of Factor?
You're
Out of-
talking
out
about
of
like
Lawrence?
you're talking about
MREs.
wait,
No,
you're
not
talking about-
MREs.
yeah, you're not talking about. He's talking about like a diet plan because
Right.
Oh,
hey,
I thought you.
Right.
Okay.
just
So
kidding.
it's these Factor ready-to-eat meal plans. You
All
ever
you
hear of
do is
Factor?
cook. No.
No, you don't.
Is
You,
this
you
smart
toss.
greens?
I hate that you have to toss it in the microwave.
right.
But it's Ness and I's schedules are so ridiculous that it's hard for us to sit down both and eat at the same time. So when we do have time, we got to eat fast. So whatever. But this company Factor out of Lawrence, Mass.
Yeah.
I got to tell you,
Food's good.
food's good, man.
Really?
Food's real good.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. You
The
give them a shout-
flavors,
give
the
them a shout out.
sauces, the everything in there. I gotta give them props. They're really damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Factor. Not
All right,
not
cool.
bad. So
Nice.
if you guys are looking for a ready-to-eat meal plan,
I'm not, but thank you.
No, not right now. I'm not. Thank you.
you know, when you're looking for one.
When I'm looking for one, I will check that out.
Keep that in mind.
We'll keep it in mind.
All right, thanks.
So I was going to say something, right? And basically, last week we did the hobby horse thing, and I know that there were a few messages that people people were not happy. We got yelled at about the not muting the music,
Oh, sorry.
right? And then there was a couple other things we got yelled at without getting into too detail.
No
But-
one yelled. Who
But
gives a shit?
what I'm thinking about is like, and I know a few weeks ago we talked about these guys that crawl under rocks and and they're,
Spelunking.
spelunkers.
Yes.
So I saw these guys on a video on Instagram and Facebook, and I see it every once in a while. And I got to say to myself, not as funny, but what the fuck are these guys thinking? Like I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
These guys ride their bikes,
Yeah.
and if you fall at all, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You're dead. So it's and we're gonna press play, and then the commercial is gonna start immediately. But hopefully not. You know what I mean?
I hope not.
So
Well, people like this, they have a death wish. I mean,
look
it's
at-
just.
look at these guys. Like, and it gets even. Look at this.
I mean, it's absolutely, it's unbelievably impressive.
You got to be talented to do this stuff. But I mean,
Talented.
you have to be you have to have talent. I mean, some of these trails. I mean, I would do that right there because I'd be in my mind. I would think I was safe because you know what I
It's a
mean.
mountain bike.
But like, look at these. Look at this.
What's wrong with that?
Come on.
It's beautiful.
You got to be out of your mind.
No, that was a fisheye lens. The ground was really like 2 feet.
Have you
below.
ever listen? Let me ask something. Have you ever mountain biked?
Of course, I've mountain biked.
No,
mountain
no.
biked all
I'm
across
sorry.
these hilly
Hey, you
plains.
can take that out of this commercial.
Why?
You
What?
gotta shut off the. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
What?
No, I was saying there was a commercial, but but anyway, these guys are lunatics, dude.
What were you gonna say about mountain bikes?
No, I was just gonna say that me and Nick,
Yeah, we tried it during COVID. That was something we actually got into.
it was
Nice.
fun and it
And-
was hard.
My buddy does it now.
It's not easy.
Dude, people severely underestimate how hard it is to mountain bike without an electric motor on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just raw.
we
Mountain
crashed.
bike.
We crashed.
Yeah.
We crashed or I crashed.
I don't know. I crashed too. All I know is I had a helmet, shin pads.
Dude, but by the time we were done, we were wearing fucking elbow pads, a helmet, knee pads.
Where'd you guys go?
We were going into these trails in the woods near our house, and they're actually
awesome.
pretty hard and pretty good. But they were pretty intense. And my dad tells me in the morning that of the day I crashed, he says to me, he says,
Am I pulling that up?
I
still?
saw a video, be careful, I saw a video of a guy mountain biking, and
He died.
he got his brake lever, stabbed him in the leg and ruptured an artery.
Femoral
And I'm
artery, yeah.
looking at my father going, please stop. That's not going to happen. Ask him. I go over the handlebars. My brake lever grabs my pants and rips, remember?
Yeah,
Rip
yeah.
my pants
right
off.
where the
Right where
yeah.
my father said.
Perfect.
And I said to myself, he brought that on.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Because that was never going to, there was no way that
It's
was
like
happening.
like Schrodinger's cat.
We were trying to do jumps and all this little stuff. And
It was fun.
in my head, I was coming 10 feet off the ground, but it was probably some little button hop. I come down tire first
It was awesome.
and just go right over the
it
handlebars.
was fun. I liked it.
Into a rock, rip my pants.
Well, first you need to know how to ride a bicycle.
I know how to ride a bicycle, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Okay.
riding one in the woods
Yeah.
is way.
Did you go on a
out.
designated trail? Or you just kind of
the
go
"Oh,
thing-
like,
no, you know what it is too, is that there's ways you gotta
Hiking.
sit. Like you gotta lean back
Yeah.
with your body over your seat, like so that it's over your tire,
Yeah.
so that you don't go head over heels.
And then
Yeah.
going up hills.
This is all like common sense here.
Listen,
Okay.
you couldn't even walk the trails we rode on these bikes.
Couldn't even walk them.
Couldn't walk them. Let me know when you get real deep into your meal prep plan, and then we'll try it after that. You get going.
I almost missed that choke. I was looking at buttons, but that was good. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
one of the things. And then I don't want to go too crazy and jump around with these, but have you ever seen these wingsuit people?
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Oh,
You ever see the
awesome.
video of that guy biting the bullet there? He hits the bridge and he literally gets basically in half, cut in half.
Go ahead, Lawrence.
No.
Ooh,
Yeah, you could
baby.
But the thing is so people don't know this. I didn't know. I watched a documentary about this. This is the only sport that when you finally reach the pinnacle of it, everybody who's become the best
Dies.
is dead.
Really?
Is
I
dead.
was right.
Yes.
Hey, you don't say. Look what the hell they're doing.
I mean, the bottom line is to become the best.
And you literally just pulled that out of your butt, but that's good. That's good for content.
So, well, is that how you become the best?
That is the
Because
truth. Look at this guy. Yes, because the
The last
only
person
way.
dies, and now
That's
you're the best.
unbelievable.
No, the only way to become even more like, look at this. That's called like, what's it called?
Oh my God! Imagine not.
Oh, I forget what I watched a documentary. Dude, the only way to become like the next level of this is you have to go in between threading the needle. That's what that's called. Right?
Yes.
You have to come close, certain amount of feet from the ground and tree lines and distance and speed. And so as you get better and better and better, you have to keep pushing the threshold. And eventually the way you find out you can't do something is you hit something and you die. It's unreal. It's unreal to me. That and that mountain bike and shit right there.
You guys don't play video games, do you?
I haven't played in a while.
I haven't had a lot of time.
There's
I'd
a
like
video,
to.
the Riders Republic, or you wingsuit like this, and you get points for getting as close to
Right.
obstacles as
Wasn't
possible.
in one of the Call of Duties too, where you had a there was a mission
Call
where
of
you jumped
Duty.
out. Well, the new one's supposed to be good.
The
We're
new
talking
one,
about
yeah,
that all the time.
Oh yeah. As we remember, video games are on the creep on the
What?
remember the list of most unattractive.
Yeah. Yes, this is true.
Oh wait, we didn't do that.
No, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did that.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, it was
I
number
forgot
one.
about that. It was number one. A video
games
gamer.
were a gamer.
Yeah, number one most unattractive hobby, male hobby.
Great.
But speaking of unattractive males,
Continue.
I'm only kidding. No, I
Hey,
something
guys,
I noticed.
You could
Oh, my bad.
you can tell we're working on our transitions from subjects. We're literally doing a great job. We're like, yeah, it's wingsuit guys. And talking about unattractive males.
No, you're right. No, so do you want to keep going on wingsuits?
No. I was just saying, I was just bringing up those crazy people.
They are pretty nuts. But I was thinking of something recently.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like everyone's offended, like words
About
words.
everything?
Yeah,
About
everything. And we're not, you know, it is what it is. Okay, but notice Geek Squad, right? Because I heard this new company, Nerd Wallet.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm thinking to myself,
That's not
they're not.
Nerd Wall. It's not new. It's been around for a while.
Well, I only recently saw a commercial. So, but this is what seeing that company like with the name nerd in it.
It should be a derogatory.
It's considered a derogatory word to people that care more about education maybe than socially.
Right.
Right. So, and then it all started too with the movie Revenge of the Nerds, which, right? Like those guys. So my point is, out of everybody,
Mm-hmm.
those guys aren't offended by anything.
That's because they make a shit ton of money doing whatever.
And they're like, yeah,
nerds
I don't
for.
give a right. Yeah, no shit.
I was at work and this guy walks by. He was like, 4'11", 5'2", whatever. He was wearing a plum pair of pants and a mustard yellow shirt. And I looked at him and I was like, you know what? Good for him. Good for this guy, right?
Yeah, must
and
be
I
loaded.
said, he looked like what you'd say, like fucking like Revenge of the Nerds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working. I go through my meeting. I'm on my way to the parking garage, and I hear, and I look and I see a brand new Ferrari, and this guy with the roof down, and he comes by and he's like, "How you doing?"
Hey, were you surprised?
I looked at him and I was like, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I get the plum pants,
Yep.
the mustard shirt.
Yep.
They look good in that Ferrari. I'll tell you.
The red Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's two characters from the board game Clue. They're Plum and Mustard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Colonel Mustard.
Wow,
Professor Plum.
Hey, you got my
Is it Professor
underlining.
Plum?
Oh, yeah.
It's Professor Plum.
It's Professor Plum and
Yeah.
Colonel Mustard. I love that.
Wow, he got my underlining message. I was trying to get you to bring up Clue.
That's awesome. Well, we
Amazing.
did it.
Wow.
We did it.
Yeah.
right,
But you were
what's
talking
the
about
motion
ugly
about?
males. Was that about nerds? Is that where you were
Yeah,
going?
that's where I was going with which, you know, how I think it's cool that they don't care.
Yeah, I think it's cool that they
Yeah, because there's the vast majority of people with labels on them that do care.
They'll
So
be like, it's not nice that you call them the nerds.
yeah, for the
They got
nerds.
You ever
feelings.
notice? And you ever notice that it's always, not always, but mostly someone else is offended by what you said to someone else?
Sure. Yeah.
I've had it happen to me in
Yep.
real life.
Yeah.
Yep.
I literally had someone call me and be like, I just wanted to make sure I addressed this with you. You made a comment to my friend Miguel the other day, and I was extremely offended.
So what does Miguel think?
I talked to Miguel.
Yeah.
Miguel's just a fake name. So, to protect
I know
the
that.
people
I'm
truly
trying to
involved.
play along with the
I
story.
know.
What Miguel,
Miguel
say?
said to me,
Miguel
nah,
said-
man, I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, beautiful. yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, me too. I
Yeah.
said, no, it's even funnier. And we both laughed at this other guy
Right. Yeah.
together.
Mm.
And I thought that was hilarious. And to me, because I've never experienced, you see it everywhere. But to experience like a real, like, I was extremely upset and offended. And you're like, wow, I'm sorry I offended you by what I said to someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's there's a video online. It's probably a little bit older right now, but it's Cinco de Mayo, and a kid is wearing a sombrero hat, and a woman walks
I
up
keep
to
doing
him.
that.
Woman walks up to him, and she says, "What are you doing? That is so culturally insensitive.
Inappropriate.
Blah blah blah. That's so inappropriate." So I believe I'm saying the video right. What he did right after that is he literally walked up to Mexican people with a microphone, with a sombrero, and he says, "Does this offend you?" And they all went, "Hell no, we love that.
We love that
We
hat,
love
man.
it.
I
We
saw that.
love
Yeah,
it.
I did. I saw that
Spend
video.
money,
Right.
enjoy
Yeah.
yourself.
Enjoy yourself. We love it, right?
Yeah.
That's a perfect example. Like it's the I'm having a brain fart right now, but it's the not a keyboard warrior. It's like
Oh, I know. If you know what? I know what you're trying to say.
yeah.
Virtue,
It's a,
virtue signaling.
virtue signaling. Yeah, it's
Trolling.
You're trying to take the place of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
person's being offended, and
There's a lot of that now.
Yeah.
it's terrible.
It's crazy how, you know what I mean?
Yo, do you know people actually can hit a negative, like a thumbs down on YouTube? I didn't know this.
We know now.
I thought they took
Well, no,
that.
but yeah, I know, but I noticed that.
Once we got on YouTube, we found out there was a thumbs
How
down
many
button.
thumbs down buttons did we get?
You don't even want to know.
We've gotten a few.
Hey, we only had
We've gotten a
200
few.
views, but we had 700 thumbs down.
No,
Something's wrong with the
no.
algorithm.
But honestly, all I could think of is you didn't like it that much. And not just this, I'm saying anything that you see.
Yeah.
You didn't like it that much that you thought you should give it a thumbs down instead of just not doing anything. Just being like, you know what, I don't like this. I'm not going to watch it anymore.
No, but dude, we've talked about this a million times. The only thing that's entertaining nowadays about social media is the comments.
Yeah, but negative, funny comments
I
is different.
love going
It's
to the,
different. This is me and you. We've had this this goes back like
I
to the
love
first
it.
or second
I
episode.
love going to
I
the
saw one
comment
about the
section on
Alaska.
YouTube.
These people, we're from
I
Alaska.
saw it. It's hysterical. Of course, we don't know what nighttime is. I know.
Yeah, they
and
want-
all the comments are just fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're
Inbred.
phenomenal.
About inbred. Oh,
Right, but the thing is
it's so funny.
this is what I'm trying to say to you is we talked about this in the second or third or whatever episode.
Yeah, listen, that's something that's gonna always be talked about because there's as long as people keep putting out videos.
I know, but let me
Those
finish
are
my
gonna- I'm
sentence
sorry.
when you're right.
Yeah, right.
It's
And I know
funny.
it's- yeah.
Hey, it's funny to us. That's the best part of the comments. Unless you're the one in the video that thought you were doing something cool and you're getting torn apart.
I know, dude.
No way. I send you guys the Whistler. I send you guys the Joey, the guy who does.
Yeah, the guy who sings, and if you read the comments, he's like, "Fuck you, man."
Well, he actually talks back to
Yeah,
every
he
comment.
tells people to go fuck,
I'm not.
to go beep themselves.
If somebody says something negative, I like it. I don't comment back. I'm not going to engage in your negative. If you took it negative, then and
I
so
don't
be
know.
it.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
going to get. I'm not engaging with anybody negative.
Negativity elsewhere, man.
You know what I mean? But
know what I'm
people that
saying?
write positive things, I write back.
Hey, I hope you have a great day.
You know what I mean?
Stuff like that.
No,
Thumbs
I
up.
give them the laugh. Everything's the laughs. You know what I mean? What do you want me to do?
Well, everybody's a keyboard warrior now because they have nothing better to do. They go to work and they go behind the, not everybody, but the vast majority of people now, they get behind the computer and their lives are, they think that they're contributing something by commenting on someone's Facebook post or YouTube post and saying that, oh, I stand with you, or, how dare you say something like this? And then there's 2,400 replies underneath that. And then that takes up so much of their day. They think they're being fulfilled by just
My
commenting
favorite
on
one is
something.
when
It's
someone
ter-
tries
it's-
to virtue signal. It goes on, and they're like, "This is ridiculous," you say, and then they get like 5,000 hate people. Like, "Oh, fuck, yeah, keep your mouth shut."
Yeah,
like, you're
yeah.
wrong. Welcome to the internet. Like,
right.
I start laughing, but it's almost like road rage in some way.
Right.
People get behind the wheel of a car, and
No. It's uninhibited road rage. You
It
can
is.
do
I
whatever.
was-
You can say whatever you want
Right, exactly.
with
But
no repercussions.
people
until somebody shows up on your front doorstep and says, "What did you say? What did you comment about Everyday Nonsense Podcast?"
Yeah, right. Fly to Albuquerque.
Yeah. Well, again, another Family Guy reference. Gets in the car, he flies all the way, just slaps someone in the face, gets back in the cab. Stewie. I forget. You remember?
Yeah, that's great.
I think like someone like says something or comments about something,
Yeah.
and he literally
gets in the taxi, goes to the airport.
yeah, they
gets
show
in
the whole thing. He gets out of it, he takes a cab to their house, gets
Yeah,
his big
beautiful.
stool, he climbs up on the stool, knocks on the door, they answer it, he slaps them, and then just reverses
Oh,
the
that's
entire.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
one thing I will admit, and someone made a comment
Yeah.
about me laughing like Peter Griffin. It's true, but
Do you?
100%. But Family Guy is probably my favorite show on television.
It's hilarious.
Really? Yeah, I know. Well, you've been saying that to me forever.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I watch before I go to
Before I
bed.
go to bed, that's
If
what
I
I
can't
put on.
fall asleep, I put that on. And
Yeah.
that's it.
It's literally like a sleeping pill because most of the stuff you've already seen before. But Ness
I
and I
haven't
haven't
seen a
watched it.
lot.
Ness and I haven't watched it in a while, and she came home and I was in the kitchen. I had it on. We fold clothes on the granite countertop. There's this big countertop in our kitchen. It's right next to whatever. So as I'm folding clothes, I put Family Guy on. She walks in. She goes, "I haven't seen Family Guy in forever." And I'm sitting there with the same shirt about to fold it, watching the full episode, laughing my ass off. And I look down. I say, "I haven't even folded a shirt yet."
Yeah.
It's like the show is just
Dude, there's been
so
times
much
where
in
I've
it.
just been like laying in bed, put it on. I'm like, my wife's passed out next to me, and I'm crying. and I'm crying like the episode when he sits on the harmonica and then goes on the
American Idol.
yeah,
type
American
show.
Idol, and he's like got the mic up to his, and he's like, wah, 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 wah.
He's fine.
yeah, and then but then it
Absolutely.
it like
ridiculous.
falls out, and it's just like,
right.
and I cried when I
know.
first saw that.
Well, I mean, I've seen all the Teds, and I thought they were hilarious. So I can only imagine how
See, I
funny
think
the
this-
show is.
Yeah, I mean,
The Seth MacFarlane's. I think he's great at comedy, but when he decides to put himself on camera, I think it goes downhill. He's not a good actor and he's not a good comedian, but he writes good comedy.
he's unbelievable. with
he
what
writes and he voices good comedy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. I know.
So you think it's his face?
His
No.
face, I can't stand his face.
No, I'm
Really?
being serious. You think it's the way he acts?
It's the way he acts.
Because when he
It's the
does
way
all
he
those
portrays,
voices-
projects his. When I see it happening on screen, there's something with his eyes, his face. I want to punch it. He doesn't have a good screen
I
face.
want to punch it. Just want to punch you. In the
Somebody
face.
who wants to do
That's like Step Brothers.
voice work.
I don't know what it is about something about your
Yeah.
face.
You'd like to be on a cartoon, and
Yeah, I want to do voice work. Absolutely. Because I think I think it would be great work. You sit here and you're talking to a microphone, you get paid for it.
yeah,
Well,
sounds like a good time.
so we're starting to run out of time, and I just wanted to bring up, unless you
keep
didn't
doing
want to,
Yeah, what?
it's one serious conspiracy theory, new conspiracy theory. That just
Whoa.
I'd absolutely love to.
So there's this conspiracy theory about Garth Brooks that I know. It sounds like Tom Segura.
I purposely didn't look into this because I wanted to hear about this fresh.
Yeah.
off
So
this.
I
Okay.
don't know enough about it. I hope Lawrence, you know more. But basically, the conspiracy theory is that Garth Brooks
Yeah,
is a serial killer, and
What?
every time he does a tour and a show, they can track. They put a pin for every time he does a show, and every one of them is a missing woman.
Netflix series coming up.
well,
now-
he just got
ahead.
charges pressed
Yes.
against him.
That's what I was about.
I'm
to say.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you say it.
For
well, you
murdering
have the
people.
pull up. I'm
I
going
don't
off
listen,
memory.
I don't know what the charges were, so I'm hoping you.
Oh
do.
no, it's from a woman from some kind of assault or something, and he tried giving. I believe he tried giving her hush money.
Okay.
I guess it wasn't enough.
I know, and it was from 2019. But when he had like that alter ego, Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines, yeah.
Oh my God! I
with
just
the black
found out about
goatee and
that,
the-
dude. I didn't
That
even
was
know
hilarious.
who Chris. I didn't know.
So
and then I
weird.
saw a video recently that Tom Segura was saying that every time someone says
Is-
Tom Segura to him, like to Garth Brooks, something about Tom Segura, he takes out his phone and he shows him a video when Tom Segura was fat and he tried to dunk a basketball and he slipped and fell flat on his back and he went, "Come."
But here's the thing: is just to go back
know.
because you might be able to answer this for me. Is his alter ego Chris Gaines? Does he publicly like acknowledge that that's him, or does everyone just say that's him? That's like another conspiracy.
No,
No, he's not Miley
that's-
Cyrus in Hannah Montana.
He acknowledges though that he's
Yeah.
both people.
No, he is Chris Gaines.
He acknowledges it.
He acknowledged it in the 90s or the early 2000s.
What's his real name? Garth Brooks?
Garth Brooks.
Or Chris Gaines?
His real, I mean, come on. How could you make up even a name Garth? I mean, Wayne's World, I guess, but.
His character. So,
But like, yeah, you went from Chris Gaines.
but,
Garth-
but I'm
Garth
saying,
Brooks
like,
does
changing his
sound-
name to something that's not country to leave that.
Right. That's a conspiracy in of itself. Beep, boop, beep,
No, it
boop.
just makes sense.
It
Like
does make sense.
Miley Cyrus stopped
That-
being
that-
Hannah Montana so she wouldn't have to do Disney songs.
Well, that could be a stage name. Garth Brooks, like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise isn't his real name.
No,
His real name is Thomas Mapleweather III.
Get out of here.
I'm a third.
Honest to God, look it up.
I'm a third.
I believe you. It just would have been good for you to bring that up when we were talking about him the other day.
What were we talking about?
You
the other
can
day?
never talk about Tom Cruise enough, though. But yet, Nick, for somebody who complains that we talk a lot about movies, boy, we
I'm
have
not
touched-
complaining.
Oh, all right, good.
I love movies.
Me
I'll-
too.
I'll
I
talk
love
about
movies
them
too.
all the time.
All the time. We even talked a little bit about sports,
Well-
too, and yeah.
Well, like you said, it really does influence a lot of my, like I'll walk in my house, or I'll go driving down the road and I'll spit out a movie quote, and I'll be like, what the hell did that just come from? Or if somebody's engaging me in conversation, I'll answer them back with a movie quote, and they'll look at me like I have 10 heads.
It's why it's so
Hey,
important.
real quick, right? How's this? Real quick. Can you name one movie quote off the top of your head that has stuck with you forever?
No, don't do this to me right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not good on the spot like that. I'm not.
Now you can't leave.
All right, now you can't leave.
Nice.
Forever.
You read-
Is that why you were going to say?
No,
You're going to say.
I was thinking of leaving.
Oh. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and how like crazy a certain thing from a movie, you know?
No, I agree. You know, and it's funny because we used to, when we were kids, we would go and rent like Weird Science
That's
Sure.
and watch Weird Science. Like, that's the thing.
Did you see how she aged?
phenomenally.
Good or bad?
Real bad.
Oh, did she really?
Real,
Well, I mean, what do you expect? Dude, she's like 80 right now, dude.
Real bad.
No,
That's
she's
not
that
age.
old.
How old? Well, all right, what's her name?
She
Kelly
Kelly
LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock. That's right.
Thank God, because I couldn't have spelled it.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure she's lovely. Good for her. And that movie was great. And then she was
Yeah, it
in
was.
Steven
Wait a
Seagal
minute,
movie
she's not
too.
that old. Oh, dude,
That's right. That's
come on,
right. It
she
was,
did not age badly. How she's 63 years old, dude. What do you expect?
Let me see.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
63. Nah, dude, she don't look bad.
No.
I've
bet
seen
not.
much worse than that. Kidding me?
No, you're showing a good picture of her. There was a picture circulating that looked like she got dragged behind a truck.
I mean, maybe she did.
Terrible. Dragged behind a truck, huh?
No, I don't see one bad picture of her here. She's 63-year-old woman. She's doing
I
great.
bet she looks a lot better than Steven Seagal.
What do you guys make of celebrities that get aggravated that people paparazzi in their face and all this other stuff?
I think that
I
is.
don't blame them.
You don't blame them,
I
but
don't
do you
blame
feel
them.
sympathy for them? Because
Yeah.
that's the life that they
sometimes
chose.
I do. Sometimes
Yeah.
I do.
Because all they want to do is just be normal. They're trying to get
It's not
to
even
a
be normal.
restaurant.
But just trying.
But
They're
I
trying to
understand
leave
that.
to
but
go to the hospital.
I
They're trying to
understand
leave
that,
to
but
go to the
it's
store.
not like that because of the profession that they have.
Not the pictures.
I know,
though.
but there's a line you got to cross.
Of course, there's a line.
you know.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a line.
Yeah.
100%.
But these guys are making I don't know, stupid money for if they get the right shot.
Right.
If they just happen to be leaning over
Right.
with
right,
that
right, right.
camera
Yep.
and they get they press the button once, it takes 50
Yep.
shots.
200
One
grand.
of those
Right.
could be, you know what I mean?
Whatever. Yeah.
So it's tough. It's
Yeah.
a tough situation.
Well, yeah,
You know?
I might go paparazzi.
Yeah. Well, there's no.
If you get a good
celebrities
camera,
on
let
there.
me know because we can use it.
I'll wear this exact. I'll wear this exact getup.
The camera quality would be nice.
Mm.
Or I mean, this is 4K anyway, but it doesn't come out 4K.
Yeah.
That's I know. Who cares?
Your
about that?
microphone smells like wood polish.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
No, that's tequila.
I did a little recording when we were here, and my brother Andrew was up. Andrew does all our editing for us and puts it together for us and posts everything, and does our thumbnails and hooks us up. Have been hooking me up since I told him I have a crazy idea. I want to do a podcast. But anyway,
I remember when you told me, and I was like, oh man.
you know, you said to me, you went, all right, but you got to do all the research. I'm not doing, he goes, I don't got time. I'm doing real things. He goes,
That's
you want to
awesome.
do this? Yeah, I'll do it. But
Yeah.
you got to do all the research on anything. Just let me know what it is. I'm like, okay. So, and here we are.
And here we are.
Well, yeah.
Episode what number? This is what?
This is going to be episode 19.
It's fantastic.
We're rolling.
I'm so privileged to be a part of this. I really am. It's fantastic, and I can't wait for. I always I get excited for every next episode. I get the jitters. I get the butterflies. I don't know why.
It's like a big game.
It's like a big
before
game.
the game.
Right, before the game.
You're excited.
Yeah,
it's funny
It's like
really
because you
fun.
want to do it.
It's really
So
fun.
I don't feel anything.
Yeah, but
Nice.
you don't feel anything anyway. Like you've been around. How many dead bodies have you been
I
around?
don't even want to talk about
Hello,
it.
Just say it.
darkness,
Just
my
if you had
old
a
I
guess,
can't even count.
a half a dozen.
I've come to talk.
No,
with
turn it
you
on yet.
again.
Don't turn it on yet. Absolutely not.
All right. So anyway, my point is, you've been around enough dead bodies. You
That's
you,
not.
You
that
don't
has
feel
nothing to do
anything.
We're not going to a Harris debate thing, are we?
No.
What are we doing?
No,
Ugh.
we don't talk politics, Nick. I can still hear it.
I know. I'm not turning it on for purpose.
What was that?
This is the wrap it up. Wrap it up, Chappelle.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
My parents are really disappointed when I dropped out of school for that year, but I felt like I really just needed
We're
to
just wrapping
find
it up right
myself.
now.
But then, I was like, you know what? Let me just go to Howard, like my father, Well, then my girlfriend Gina, she called me up. She said, girl, you have got to get down to Emory, down to Hotlanta. I was like, Gina, number one, why are you calling me up trying to confuse me? Spellman's in Atlanta too. Second of all, I'm vacillating here trying to...
I'm wrapping it up. Podcast is coming to an end.
I can't
All
wait
right.
to. I can't wait to do that to my wife. I can't wait.
Okay, I got it.
Lauren's got it just now.
Slow.
Dave Chappelle, another genius.
Yeah, I got
Another
cloned.
genius.
This is great.
Just
Yes.
to end I was gonna say this after showing that wrap it up clip. I thought of it, but like when he first came back,
Yeah.
I was like, I watched the stuff and I was like, and then I watched it again and went, wow.
No, don't be
Amazing.
like,
Come
don't be that,
on.
don't be that guy, don't be that guy.
It's the
Please
truth.
don't be that
It's
guy.
funny, dude.
No, just go with your gut. Go
No,
with your gut
No,
first.
no.
sometimes you're wrong.
Dude, sometimes I watch
wrong.
bits and pieces of his shows, his new shows, and I go, hilarious.
His new shows, like what? His new Netflix stand-up shows?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's-
but
it's-
think
it's-
about how many
yeah,
times
it's all right.
I want to go to Houston.
He's not the same guy.
I want to go to Austin and go to the mothership and see
Yeah,
and see some comedy that
absolutely.
where you can't bring your phone
Oh, I'd love to.
and people can they're trying out their shit.
Oh, I
You know
would
what I mean?
love to do that.
I know.
Oh,
And then you could do the shoot where we shoot from the helicopters, shoot the boards.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I was.
So, like,
I was
make a
reading about
weekend
that
of it?
too, Yeah.
You can ride
the,
your
the
motorcycle.
private game reserve.
Hey, you can ride your motorcycle all the way there and leave 2 weeks before us, and we'll just fly there and meet you there.
That's fine. I'll be a man.
It's
fine.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Okay. All right.
That's it
Well,
for me.
well, that's it then, right?
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Is that it for you?
All right. Well, if you made it this far, give us a like and subscribe if you're not already, and check us out on Instagram. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.